everybody, and welcome to another edition of Music History. My name's John DeTiro, and today is January 13th, and we'll get started. Before we get started, I want to say thank you to singer Bret Michaels. Gave me this hat here, personally autographed it. He was here at a venue called Hudson Gardens down in Littleton, Colorado, and as we were waiting, his band was running late, and he was out there, and to pass the time he brought first of all he brought out a baseball. We all threw the baseball around a little bit, played some catch, and then he went inside in his motorhome and came out with the football, and as we were playing football he walked up and presented me with this hat. Pretty cool. Thank you, Bret. Well, let's get started. It was a dance craze of the season. Everybody was doing it. And in 1962 it topped the charts at #1 for the second time. Chubby Checker's The Twist first topped the charts in September of 1960. Now in 1962 it was back on top and the twisting was hot. In 1965 at Studio A, Columbia Recording Studios in the New York City area, Bob Dylan began recording his Bringing It All Back Home album. On January 13th, 1965, Bob actually recorded the two songs Subterranean Homesick Blues and It's All Over Now, Baby Blue. Johnny Cash records the live album Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison in 1968. The song Folsom Prison Blues was done as a remake for the album. The lead single went on to become one of his most famous recordings of his career. Joining Mr. Johnny Cash on stage was June Carter, the Carter family, the Statler brothers, and Carl Perkins. Elvis Presley began a 10-day recording session that would produce his final U.S. #1 record, Suspicious Minds. The tracks were laid down at American Sound Studios in Memphis and marked the first time Elvis Presley had recorded in his hometown since his Sun Record days in 1956. Eric Clapton made his stage comeback in 1973 at the Rainbow Theatre in London. Singer Pete Townshend from the band The Who had organized a concert to help Clapton kick his heroin addiction. The show played for 2 nights and was recorded for the Rainbow Concert album. Also participating both nights along with Pete Townshend was Ronnie Wood, Steve Winwood, Jim Capaldi, Rebop, and the Average White Band. The movie Urban Cowboy scores big time at the Grammys in 1981. The song Roadie got 3 nominations and Honeysuckle Rose is awarded 2. Sissy Spacek gets a nomination for her performance of Coal Miner's Daughter. BBC Radio announced in 1984 that a ban on the song Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood was in effect after DJ Mike Reed called it obscene. The song went on to become the #1 hit for the band on the UK charts for a total of 48 weeks. Take that, Mike. Putting a band on that one, that was kind of wrong. And look what it did for the band. Put them at 48 weeks at #1. It Ain't Nothing by country great Keith Whitley is something as it rises to #1 on the Billboard Country Music Charts in 1990. The group New Kids on the Block had a #1 single in 1990 with Hangin' Tough. The album Hangin' Tough went on to produce 5 hits from the album, charting on the Billboard Hot 100. Along with the single Hangin' Tough was You've Got It, The Right Stuff, I'll Be Lovin' You Forever, Cover Girl, and My Favorite Girl. Speaking of favorites, Martina McBride makes her first appearance at the Grand Ole Opry in 1996, becoming a member in November of 1995. That was the first time she appeared since becoming the member, and that same evening Terry Clark makes her debut at the Opry. The country music single It Matters to Me put Faith Hill at the #1 spot on the country music charts in 1996. Gold and platinum come Big and Rich's way in 2006 as their album Comin' to Your City is certified gold and platinum. While attending the Country Fans from the Denver Stock Show in 2012, country singer Jake Owens breaks his collarbone on the slopes of Crested Butte, Colorado while trying to ski. It's something that all the cowboys get together and all the fans go up to Crested Butte during the stock show season as they close out, and they go up to Crested Butte. They attempt to ski. They have contests on skis. A lot of fun. It's a great time up there, but unfortunately this forced the cancellation of several upcoming concerts for Jake Owens. Brad Paisley's Crushing It is released to the radio listeners in 2015 by Arista. And now, folks, it's time to say happy birthday to the people that brought us great music or had a hand in creating the music we all love. Those born today, January 13th, are Joe Pass, born in 1929. Joe was a jazz guitarist who worked with Frank Sinatra, Sarah Vaughan, Johnny Mathis, Duke Ellington, Dizzy Gillespie, Ella Fitzgerald, as well as Johnny Carson and The Steve Allen Show. Paul Kelly, born in 1955. Paul went on to become a singer-songwriter who was a member of the Dots, the Colored Girls, and the Messengers. Don Snow was born in 1957. Don was a keyboardist for the band Sneeze. They had the UK #2 single, Up the Junction. Jim Paris was born in 1957. Jim played bass for the band Carmel and had the 1983 #15 single, Bad Day. James Lomenzo was born in 1959. James was the heavy metal bassist for the band White Lion as well as with Megadeth. James was also known for his work with the Black Label Society. Wayne Coyne was born in 1961. This American musician played guitars and provided vocals for the band The Flaming Lips. They have released over 15 albums, and their 2009 album, Embryonic, peaked at number 9 on the U.S. music album charts. Country singer and tall guy Trace Atkins was born in 1962. Trace stands 6'6", and he has had more than 20 singles on the Billboard country music charts. He's also earned his way as an Academy Award winner, or Academy Music winner, of country music's top new male, and also is a member of the Grand Ole Opry. David McCluskey was born in 1964. David played drums for the Bluebells. They had the 1993 #1 single with the reissued song, Young at Heart. And finally, Run Erickson was born in 1975. Run was best known as the former guitarist in the black metal band Mayhem under the stage name Blasphemer. There you have it, folks. That's your music history. Today is January 13th. And as we always end with the great Casey Kasem, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Thank you, have a great day, and go out and enjoy your music.